I totally just realized I never filmed an opening, so here is your quick few-second opening. This week, I am doing writing sprints every single day from Sunday to Friday. Yeah. There's your intro.
Alright, let's get to this. I hope you have fun watching me. I guess I should give you some stats. Right now I am at 21,843 words. I'll put that like right here, 21843. I said that again for editing, Xanna. And I'll let you know what I am at the end of my writing sprint. So, let's get to it. I'm gonna press play, and we are gonna go. We're starting off by erasing words. So I'm about halfway through my writing sprint for day 1, and I guess what's really hard is trying to like write under the pressure of time constraints, so I feel like that's something I'm gonna have to really get used to throughout this week. Wow, someone is really thumping on the stairs. Alright, so the 20 minutes has just passed. Let me just move so the 20 minutes is over. Let's see what I did. I got to 22,487 words. So, I remember where I was. I was right here. So I can just see how many words I wrote. So I wrote 656 words. Not bad for 20 minutes. You might see in some of the filming that I did have to pause every now and then and think or go over word choices or think about what I wanted to do next. But this was really fun, and I'm gonna write down some of my thoughts for the end of the video, and then I'm gonna get back to writing. See you tomorrow.
Hello there, little camera on this side of my table. Today is May 26th. I keep hitting the cord with my leg and shifting you. I'm sorry. Today is Tuesday, May 26th. It is day 3 of me doing writing sprints. The first day I did one writing sprint that was about 30 minutes long, 20 to 30 minutes long. Yesterday I did 2 writing sprints, attempted a third, probably about 2 hours-ish, 2.5 hours worth of sprinting, and those went really well. The first 2 went really, really well. The third one I tried doing too close to my bedtime, and I was tired and I wasn't really writing anything that I thought was useful, so I stopped. I didn't delete anything. I just stopped, washed up, and went to bed. But today is day 3. I'm getting ready to start my first writing sprint for the day. I am at 25,178 words, so I broke 25,000 words. That is so exciting. I'm so excited about this. I'm probably gonna try and sprint for about 20 minutes because I'm going to bed in 2 hours, so sprint 20 to 30 minutes, and I think that'll be pretty good. I'm trying to sprint around the same time every day. I write better in the mid-evening than I do in the morning, so we'll just see how this goes. Like I said, I'm gonna buckle up. I don't know if I've kept the clip of me saying what I've been listening to while I'm sprinting or not, but I've just been listening to Jonathan Young on Spotify. I will have him linked down below because he is awesome and I love his music. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I can only write one type of guy. I love him, but that's not what I need right now. Oh, just keep writing, just keep writing. Maybe you'll like it. She says that she hits the delete key. Okay, I'm gonna take a pause from the writing sprint because I'm getting out of character and I don't want that to happen. I need to correct that. It's just a couple of lines, but it's getting really out of character and I don't want that to happen, so I know where I've stopped and when I started my writing sprint, so I'll just continue after that, after I fix this. It's right here. – 260 words of out of character. It's just crap. Alright, starting up again. So, by fixing it, I just meant deleting. I'm not following my own advice, am I? No, it was really out of character, so we gotta fix that. So I'm gonna fix it. We're fixing it. Let's get back to it. I just have to go for an extra 2 minutes, so start at 7:04. 20 minutes after 7:04 is 7:24. You just stop at like 7:20. I'll stop at 7:20. I'll stop at 7:30. Round it up. Finished the scene I was working on. Actually, right as the technical 20 minutes happened, so in 20 minutes worth of writing. I didn't get much done because I ended up erasing that bit. It's about 439 words, but if you add in the, did I say like 230 something, 260 something? That's about my average for these like 20 to 30 minute writing sprints, as I usually get somewhere between 500 and 800 words, which is really nice. So I'm still getting about the same average, about 600 words, 650 would be average between 500 and 800, I think. Yeah, that'd be the middle, hopefully. So that's my writing session, my writing sprint. I'm enjoying these daily writing sprints. They're really getting me to work. Like I said in my video about writing sprints, they really motivate you and push you to work, which I really like. I really like having the motivation and the fire under my bum to write every day and get at least something done. Like, even if I'm not the happiest with it, I'm at least getting ideas out and figuring out the direction I want the story to go into, because I'm a planster. I plan, but I also pants. So we're in a pantsing stage right now where I'm just typing and hoping that I write something that I like. Like I said, I was getting kind of out of character with a new character who's been introduced, and I've got to figure out still how I want to write him. So I might actually edit this scene a little bit more, because I have a very specific way I want this character to act in my mind, and I don't think I've quite nailed it down yet. I like how I'm still looking at my computer and not you. I could just told you. Vlogger style, right? So I'm just don't show my mess. Trying to figure out this character and how I want him to act. It's hard because the first two male characters I wrote for the series. No, this isn't a series. No, this will not be a series. The first two male characters I wrote are kind of similar-ish, and I need this guy to be different, but I don't know how to write it. So, yeah, we'll figure that out together. See you next time. So today is day 5 of doing writing sprints every day for a week, and today we're gonna do things a little bit different. Also, I just got poured on because the trash was already at the street and I had to take trash out, so getting poured on is fun. We're gonna write for 15 minutes, and let me get that off the screen. I'm gonna Nope. Yes. We're gonna write for 15 minutes. I'm gonna write to a timer instead of to music because in 15 minutes I have to go do some more work. And so we're gonna try this out. We're gonna see if just listening to the ridiculous thunderstorm outside is gonna be sound enough for me. And we're gonna get to it. All right. Add 15 seconds just so I can have time to set this down and open up my webpage for writing everything, and go. Yeah, maybe that's better for you. See, I gave myself leeway for that. All right, let's get going. Oh, some people have the timer open, so I'm gonna look at it. So right now in the story, we are going to be working on, I'm info dumping at the moment for the sake of just getting what I want to happen down on paper, and then I'll go back and I'll edit and finish that later. So let's get typing. So if I ever need to replace a word or fill something in later, I always write it in bold, and I usually put it in brackets as well. my first writing sprint. I'm gonna mark end sprint day 5. Let's see how much I wrote. Where was I? I was right here. So in 15 minutes, I got 674 words. Wow, I think that's pretty good. That's really on par with what I have been doing, I feel. I don't even know if you can see me. I can't even see my camera window. I'm all the way over here. Oh. So that's really on par with kind of what I have been doing. I'm happy about it. I like it. I like that. Like I said at the start of the video, let me sit you down. Like I said at the start of this clip, wow, I really got rained on. I've just been kind of, because it's a dirty draft, and I don't care if things are absolutely perfect or anything, so I've just been kind of info dumping. It's a lot of dialogue. It's a lot of information that I just needed to write down somehow because it needs to get into the story. I just don't know exactly how yet, but yeah, I'm really happy about it. One thing that writing sprints have really let me do is be really stream of conscious as I'm writing, which means I just keep typing, and maybe something I wasn't necessarily planning just crops up. And it's really interesting how when your brain is faced with like 2 choices or like several choices, how it just goes with one, and you're like, all right, like we're going with this one, and you go with it, and interesting things happen, and it's just really fun. But yeah, so that is my first writing sprint on day 5. It's Thursday. It started on Sunday. I don't know if I'll do any more sprints today, just because I have a lot of things I have to do. And I just mean sprints as in like sitting down and solely writing, you know, to a timer or strict time limit or things like that. Like I might sit down and write at my own pace, you know, without a timer, without anything, which is what I've also been doing throughout the week. Is I'll do my sprints and then I'll just do my regular writing sessions. Give me a word count update. So I forget what we were at when we started these writing sprints, but we're now at 26,945. That's really exciting. We're halfway there. We are at 95 pages in Google Docs. That is double space times New Roman 12. It's pretty exciting. We're over halfway done with this novel. I'm shooting for 50,000. If anything past 50,000 is just an extra blessing. So yeah, I'm gonna go dry myself off and finish eating these saltine crackers because it was all I could find for lunch. See you tomorrow. So it is technically Saturday morning now, but it is Friday. It is the last day that I will be doing my week of writing sprints, so I sprinted every day Sunday to now Friday, and well, I'm about to do Friday's sprint, so we're gonna do a final sprint, and then I'll give some final thoughts, and then I'm gonna go to bed because I've had a very long day. And then tomorrow, as I edit this, I'll compile like my thoughts that I've had throughout the week from the footage that I have, get everything all nice and edited for you. So we're gonna see how I'll do tonight, because boy, I'm really tired. But some of my best writing is when I'm exhausted, because when you're exhausted, sometimes your brain doesn't try and stop the creativity that you have. Like, if you have a really ridiculous, crazy idea, sometimes when you're really tired, your brain's like, yeah, let's just go for it. Whereas when you're more awake, your brain might be like, let's not. My cat's trying to get into his food bag. Anyhow, but yeah, so we're gonna get sprinting. I've got it up. So this is start of sprint day 6. I'm just gonna put I stopped in the middle of dialogue. Okay. Interesting choices were made when I stopped sprinting. But yeah, gonna get Spotify open. Always Jonathan Young. I love his music so very much, but so we're gonna get sprinting. We're gonna sprint for 15, 20 minutes, 18 probably. Yep, I'm gonna get you to where you can see me typing, and we're gonna hop right to it. Alright, I just sprinted for 20 minutes and I think it was pretty efficient. I'm gonna mark the end of my sprint super quick. Okay. Let's see how much I wrote tonight in that 20 minutes. Probably not much. 619 words. So that's been pretty average for most of my sprints. I've either been between 600 and 800. Let's go through quickly and see how much I've written. I've written, oh shoot. My writing sprint started on page 75 of my document, and I am now on, not 75, 78. I edited, not really edited, but did some reworking, so I added some pages. I have in total, for writing sprints since Sunday, written 5,728 words, so that's 20 pages, which is very exciting. I think these writing sprints were really effective and they were really fun to do. It was really nice to be doing this challenge, to be held accountable to, like, hey, like, you have to sprint today, like, you have to write something. And I'm not saying that in order to be an author you have to write every day, because that is just false. There are plenty of professional writers, or just people who just write in general, who don't write every day, and they do totally fine. There's nothing wrong with writing every day. There's nothing wrong with not writing every day. But it has been really fun to see that I could write every day. Like, I am able to take 20 minutes a day and write down and sit down and write 600 to 800 words. Like, it's doable for me. I will say that one downside that I've noticed is that sprinting, like solid sprinting, just writing, no stopping, tends to sap my creativity kind of for the rest of the day. So productivity wise, I feel like, yeah, I'm writing every day and I'm getting stuff done every day, but otherwise I feel like if I want to sit down and write any other time in the day, I'd either have to force myself to do another sprint and force my creativity to come out, or I just have a really hard time. You know, there are days where if I just sit down and write and I don't have the pressure of, all right, you're sprinting for this time, like, you have to be writing nonstop during this time, or at least writing semi-nonstop for this entire time, like, rather than I am going to sit down and I'm going to turn on my music and I'm just going to write for however long I can, and if I have a friend message me, then I'll message them back, or like, if a YouTuber I really like uploads a video, like, maybe I'll watch it, like, I'll watch like 2 minutes of a YouTube video and then go write for 10 minutes, then I'll watch another 2 minutes, and then I'll write for another 10 minutes, which is what keeps me going with my writing. And there are days where I can write 3,000, 5,000 words, and it's just like, I don't know, I'm trying to weigh it out. I'm trying to weigh out whether writing every day is more worth it, getting, the 6 to 800 every day, or just a few days a week where I can get several thousand words a day. So I've got to weigh out all that. But yeah, I will. There's a chance you may not even see this clip because, it really depends on what I end up editing and if I'm going to just do a not voiceover, if I'm just gonna film over a lot of my generalized thoughts tomorrow, because I'm definitely not doing that tonight because it is 12:30 in the morning. I got up at 5 a.m. today. I did take a nap. I had to. Life has been crazy. But it's time for bed. It's not time for analysis time. It's bedtime. But I'll see you tomorrow. So that was my week of doing writing sprints every day for a week. And I really said a lot of my main thoughts last night while I was very much sleep deprived and really tired. But just to recap a little bit, I like writing sprints. I think they're really fun. I think I work during them, but I don't really think they're for me. I liked it, don't get me wrong. I just think that the pressure of alright, you're writing for this time, and you're writing for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, you'll take a small break, and then, you'll do some writing again, or let's see how many words you can write in 20 minutes. I don't feel like that was really it for me, and maybe if I just kind of change my mindset from that, maybe they'll work a little bit better for me, but right now it was just kind of, see how many words you can get written in 20 minutes, wow, and I don't know, I think I much rather just sitting down and typing without a timer or a time limit on me, because there have definitely been weeks where I just write 10 pages a day for a couple weeks and then I rest for a while and then I get right back to it. So I don't know if doing writing sprints every day is really something that is gonna work for me very well. Will I do them occasionally? I think so. I think they're fun, but overall, I don't really know. So the words I wrote this week, I wrote 5,728 words. So on average, that was maybe about 1,000 words a day. My starting word count on Sunday before my first sprint was 21,836 words, and my ending word count was 27,564 words, all of which are good words. Like I said, I don't think really anything written is wasted. I know I had about 200 words where I was getting really out of character and I didn't like that, so I went back, I rewrote that, and then I kept going, which is very rare for me. And it was either Thursday or Friday, probably Thursday, I just did a bunch of info dumping. It was just a lot of dialogue written, a lot of storytelling, and not telling, not showing kind of storytelling, but let me tell you the history of our land kind of telling. The Old Wise Sage basically came out. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, really. I'm getting information I needed in order to move forward onto the page, and I think that's really all that matters. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do another challenge later on next month or sometime during the summer of doing more writing sprints. Maybe I'll do some other kind of writing challenges. Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos. Don't forget, if you do, to like and subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. I try to upload twice a week with fun bookish and writing content. You can also follow me on social media. Woohoo! Have a party. I am on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at XannasBooks. I hope you come find me. I hope you'll come chat with me. I hope that you've had fun today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!